Hey, it's Central Valley Real Estate and Home Improvement. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Cherry Englert with Realty Concepts.
Nice
Cherry,
to meet you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Nice to meet you also. So, you were telling me before we went on camera that you've got about 3 weeks experience now, right?
No, about 30 years.
About 30 years.
Yes.
That's awesome. You know,
Yes.
and I say that because, you know, when someone's looking for an agent to either list or to, you know, take them out and help them purchase a home, experience means a lot.
I do believe it does because you've been around the block and it's cyclical, the markets. So you've gone through all the cycles and you know the best way to market through those cycles.
And when things happen, and you know, it's a funny thing about real estate, things happen
Yes.
on a regular basis.
Yes.
Having someone that has some experience, and I would hazard a guess that 30 years qualifies as some experience,
Right.
that you've got someone representing you that has a lot of resources available to them. You know, not only, I know that Realty Concepts offers a lot of resources for
Yes.
their agents,
They do.
but also in the, you know, in the back of your mind, those little bits of knowledge that you just don't get, you know, when you took that, you know, 5-week real estate school at night, 1 hour a week type of thing, and you've been out there and you're hungry and you want stuff. You know, having that experience works well. What attracted you to be in real estate? I mean, Cherry, that's a crazy business to be in.
Yes, it is. It certainly is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when my husband and I relocated here from Texas,
You mean you're not local I would have never
No, I'm
guessed
not.
that.
I'm a Southern girl.
Yeah.
So
Does Texas count as the South?
It certainly does. No, we relocated here, and I actually was hired first by Chicago Title.
Yeah.
So I have experience in escrow and title. I was the sales manager. And then I moved on to North American Title at the time after about 7 years. So as the county manager, so I really have experience in all areas of real estate, including high-end homes. Every sale is important to me because it takes care of the client, and I always put my clients first.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And having experience in title, I mean, everything runs through title, basically.
Right.
Everything. When the bottom falls out, it's in the title office. When the loan goes south, it's in the title. Everything kind of goes through title.
Right. Well, when the loan falls out, it's usually a client can't qualify or something like that, and that's in the lender section.
Yeah, but
that ends up going through title and falling through.
Yeah, and having experience, you know, there's options. Just because a loan fell doesn't mean that all loans will fall.
Right.
So, you know, again, this is where having experience comes in.
Right.
And that's awesome. It really
Well,
is.
and at Realty Concepts, we have a lending team that's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
That we can hook a new buyer up with in case they don't have a lender. We certainly can give them options, and so that's part of our service.
Yeah. But another part of your service is listing homes and selling homes.
Absolutely, that's how we make our living.
There you go. and you got a home we're going to talk about today.
Yes, I do.
And you said it's just a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, but no, I'm sorry, that was someone. How many? 3,000? How many square feet?
It's a fabulous home. It's 3,305 square feet per the tax records. The lot is almost 10,000 square feet. It's actually 9,447 square feet.
Well, who's counting for the last couple, right?
Right.
But that's a good sized lot.
It's a good sized lot, and the backyard is paradise.
You know, you told me that.
Yeah.
And then you started describing it, and I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I'm glad my wife's not sitting here listening to this because she'd be up for wanting to move again, because that sounded like, when you say paradise, it sounded like an awesome place.
It's beautiful.
It's got a swimming pool, it's got a pergola, you know.
Barbecue, built-in barbecue grill with a refrigerator, all electrical. It has a fire pit with surrounding seating, twinkle fairy lights all over the trees, and it's just a beautiful, fabulous backyard. And so is the home. The home is over the top, granite
4 bedrooms?
4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths.
Okay.
And it's a unique floor plan because the master is down.
Really?
Yes, which is very desirable.
Yeah. Put the
To have a
kids
master
upstairs, don't
down.
have to listen to
And there's 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and a loft upstairs. So if you have a teenager or someone that wants their own privacy or, their own living space, they can go upstairs. 2 additional bedrooms downstairs with a adjoining bathroom. Tons of storage in this home. And granite countertops. This house has totally been updated.
I was going to say, it sounds like someone's put a lot of care and
Yes.
thought into.
Yes, when the original buyer bought the house, they put in extra built-in cabinets, travertine tile. Of course, it has granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. They went over the top with their upgrades. And then
sounds like it.
my existing seller did the same thing. They've been put in plantation shutters in the bottom of the house. They changed out cabinets, moved a refrigerator, and moved and built more cabinets in the kitchen. It's pristine in every way. It's a great family home in Clovis Unified School District, and close to everything. Shopping, services.
Okay, stop. This sounds too good to be true.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
This is awesome.
Yes.
What an incredible listing.
It is a great listing.
Yeah. And it's just recently on the market, you were saying.
Right. It's only been on the market a little over 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
We did go ahead and reduce the price to $599.
Okay.
It was originally over $600,000.
All right.
But
So we got motivated sellers.
right, we do, and it's just an incredible property.
And you're going to have an open house.
Open house this Sunday. I believe that's November 3rd from 1 to 4. Please come out and visit.
And what's the address on that?
And the address is 3376 San Gabriel in Clovis. Cross streets would be DeWolf and Shaw.
Okay. Nice area.
It's great. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful neighborhood, great family home, or someone that's ready to move up home.
Cherry, I'm sitting here trying to think of something that I can find fault with, but I just can't. This is a great listing.
It is a great
See,
listing.
it's my job to be critical.
I understand.
Hold your feet. But when you get a listing like that, that's really awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And you work with your husband, Dave.
Yes, we're a team.
Uh-huh.
David Englert. He was unable to be here today because he had a conflicting appointment.
As she said, clients come first. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Clients come first. That's the kind. That's really what you want. In an
Right.
agent.
And we turn transactions into relationships. That's our motto.
Do you? That's great. And you're with Realty Concepts?
Yes.
So the thing is, if you want to get a hold of Cherry at Realty Concepts, make sure you ask for Cherry, not Sherry, Cherry. And you can she's got her email address. I've got it here, Cherry, CHERRY, at realtyconcepts.com. You can go to their website, Realty Concepts. You can find. Now, are you and David there together or listed separately?
We actually are listed separately because sometimes we do deals separately.
Okay.
But you kind of get 2 for 1. So, if I'm not available, then he can pick up the pieces, or if he's not available for a client, I'll be there. So it's.
And she's always available via phone.
Yes.
And phone is very important. What's your phone number?
559-341-7671. And I always tailor my communication skills with the clients. If they prefer to text or email, that's perfectly fine. We can communicate that way. But I'm pretty much a people person, so I like to
face to face.
face and talk to them personally.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cherry, I want to thank you for being with us today. You have an incredible listing.
Thank you.
Did we put pictures up to that, Mike? Let's run through them real quick again so we can comment on them. Because this is, okay, that's the front of the house. Was that 3-car garage?
3-car garage.
Wow, okay. Nice.
It's actually bigger than it looks from the outside.
Well, it looks I'm looking at that picture. It looks pretty big right there on San Gabriel Avenue. Oh, you're right. Boy, that backyard. Awesome. Boy, that's beautiful. And Did they do all that just so that you could list this as an incredible house, or was that the way they
No,
were living?
that's the way they are living.
Oh, that's
And
great.
I always have professional photos, pictures made of all my listings. I think it's important to showcase all the features, and so you can really see,
I think you got some great features there
Right.
to showcase. That is awesome. Look at that. What a great, if you happen to be someone that maybe is in an executive position with some local company, it looks like a beautiful place for entertaining.
yes, they entertain in the backyard all the time. They love it.
That's great.
In fact, the owner's wife, or the owner, she'd like to pick this house up and take it to where they're moving. Can I get
Sometimes you have to move on.
Right.
So,
Is it all right if I do a shout out for Realty Concepts?
Realty Concepts.
Right.
What a concept. Sure. Go
Sure.
ahead.
I'd like to give a shout out to my company, Realty Concepts. We recently, about a year ago, changed our brand to a new branding. And so we are, it's a new look, but we are absolutely the same company with the same great service. Just so look for a new signage. And I would appreciate that.
There you go.
If you'd like to call me, my name and number is on this flyer, or just call Realty Concepts. And
Okay.
also, I'd like to mention that Realty Concepts is very active in the community with doing all sorts of food drives, Toys for Tots for Marines, with the Marines, and we promote, many different charities. Our next food drive, our sixth annual food drive, is coming up October 3rd through November the 22nd. You can contact the office if you want to drop by and do a donation or canned goods or something like that, and also have flyers on them. You can contact me by phone, and I'll be happy to pick up your donations.
And
So
what's
let's
that-
help feed the
what's-
community.
What's that phone number again?
559-341-7671.
As for Cherry.
Right, and we support the Central California Food Bank, and will be our 6th year.
Awesome, Cherry.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with me and sharing this today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being here.
We'll appreciate you coming. When you get your next listing, come on back. We'll talk about it. Bring Dave with you.
I will.
We'll grill him and put him under. You'll be an old salt by that time. You know
Right.
what you're doing. And,
Well, he's only been doing this about 40 years, so
oh, he's just a newbie, huh?
yes.
Oh, that's great.
But thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Listen, you got a lot of background, a lot of experience, and if you're looking to sell or buy, that's something you want to have in your corner. And Realty Concepts is a great company, so it's a win-win and a win. And I'll see you when we come back.